All right, then. Title of today's video.
Yes.
We are talking about why it is of the utmost importance that you really never negotiate on monthly payment. And the reason that we're talking about this today is because, who was it? It was the Consumer Protection Agent. What bureau was it that put out this report?
The Federal Trade Commission.
The FTC just released a report, and I'll link it down in the description below. It is unbelievable. They did this research study over the past, I don't know, a couple months or years about how broken buying a car is, and we both read through it.
Mm-hmm.
It is damning, in my opinion. Would you agree?
Yes.
It's
Yes,
not
I
good.
would.
It's not good.
Yeah.
And they have this chart in the actual report that we're going to put up on the screen, and we want to walk you through why it is just, you hear us say it all the time, out the door price, right?
Yes.
You negotiate the out the door price.
Yes.
And this is kind of, we're going to show you the pitfalls of if you don't negotiate the out the door price.
Yes, because the vast majority of Americans negotiate the monthly payment because the vast majority of Americans are just concerned or more concerned about how to fit a vehicle into their monthly budget. And by negotiating a monthly payment, they invariably are not negotiating the out-the-door number, which means they're not really negotiating.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you saw this all the time during your career.
Constantly.
Yeah, don't be that person. You watch your auto advocate so that you can be more informed.
Yeah, don't be that person, but the problem is that about 80% of most...
Yeah, it's the 80-20 rule.
Yeah, most customers fall into that category.
All right, so let's walk through the first example. So you've got it up on the screen. You can see it. We're going to walk you through it.
Yes.
So we've got the monthly payment for all four of these examples is going to be $500. That's what the customer is walking away with.
Yes.
But yeah, walk us through this, Dad.
Okay, so the first one is your monthly payment's $500. The cash price of the vehicle that you're buying is $35,000. You're expected to put down 10%, which I can't do the math, but that's about $3,500.
$3,500.
Which is going to leave a balance of $31,500. Now, this scenario for the $500 a month is based on a 72-month loan.
Yep.
Okay, at a 4.5% interest rate.
Yep.
So the total of all the payments, 72 payments at $500 each, is $36,000.
Yep.
Which means that you have paid back $4,500 in interest.
Yep.
And which means when you add the $3,100, what was it? The $3,500 that you put down into the equation, that car effectively ended up costing you $39,500.
That's one way to have a $500 a month payment. What's number two?
The second way to have a $500 a month payment, and let's say the cash price now is $30,225, but you're only financing it for 60 months. You're still putting 10% down, which in this case is what,
a little over $3,000.
A little over $3,000, and your interest rate's lower because at a shorter term, the lower the interest rate. Okay, so now your amount financed becomes $27,202. The total of those 60 payments is $30,000, which means you've only paid $2,798 in interest plus the $3,200 that you put down, which means that $30,000 car ended up costing you $33,023. You've saved what, $1,600 just in interest.
That's number two, how to have a $500 a month payment.
Now, let's say you're looking at a pre-owned car. Now, pre-owned cars, the interest rates are usually slightly higher because they're slightly older. Okay, so now we're looking at a $23,750 car with the same 10% down, which is what, $2,300 and some dollars, at 48 months at 5.8% financing. The amount financed is $21,375. And over those 48 months, you're only paying back $2,625 in interest. And so with your cash down, the total that you've put out for this car is just $26,375. Then the last example is a 36-month note on an even older car. A $20,000 car now, because it's slightly older, you have to put 20% down. And now you're financing $16,400 at 6.1% interest. But you're only paying back $1,600 in interest over the life of the loan.
So we just looked at 4 different vehicles, $15,000 worth of difference in price from highest to lowest, same exact monthly payment.
Yes.
And if that's not a wake-up call to say, why am I shopping on monthly payment? Because the amount that you're actually effectively, spending is entirely different. Entirely different.
Yes.
And that's why the FTC did this whole report, was do not be persuaded into thinking about monthly payments.
No.
Don't do it. Out the door.
Out the door.
Out the door.
And then you can negotiate the interest rate and the payment once you're in the finance office.
We got the out the door video linked on the screen. We've got the out the door resources linked down below. We're going to make some merch that just says out the door on it.
I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
And wear it to the dealership.
Yeah.
Out the door price, please.
Yeah. Just wear the t-shirt. I'm only interested in the out the door price. OTD.
You got questions about out the door price, monthly payments, put them down below. Your auto advocate, we're here to help.
We're here for you.
Thanks, Ted.
Thank you.